I know when you were growing up, like me, you probably sat in a corner at times and wondered if you could find more bosom buddies. Well, right now you're going to learn about bosom buddies in a way that when you were a kid in the corner you didn't really think of. Jane, would you like to take it away from here, please?
Right, since I know nothing about it, I'm going to have to ask Melissa to explain this part of your program.
Well, Bosom Buddies is something that we call anybody who partners with us that is a lingerie store, a lingerie manufacturer. And lingerie stores love to have bra drives, and they are also bra drop-offs. So on our website, we have a whole list of bra drop-offs that are permanent drop-offs. We have them organized by state, so you can find one local to your own state. So we call the ones that are lingerie stores Bosom Buddies, but that's now expanded in 2013 with our partnership program for partnering, getting surplus inventory, that new inventory that we need to go into Uganda. So Bosom Buddies are really becoming that big part of supporting us, and all the puns that go along with it.
Support bras. I knew I could get it in.
Right.
Okay,
and
you can tweet that.
Even virtually, we have virtual Bosom Buddies who are virtual in that they are online retailers, and they collect bras from their customers by providing mail return labels so that they can return their used bras, and they get an incentive for a % off or dollars off on their next order. So like we said, we let people come up with their own sort of fun ways of collecting bras, and they come up with things better than we could have ever thought of.
That sounds great. Well, tell me a little bit about what the impact has been of this wonderful growth. You've been very happy to see it, I'm sure. But what has it meant in terms of the time you spend, Kimba and Dave?
Well, in terms of growth, we've certainly grown to the point where Kimba and Dave are spending full time and have been for 2 to 3 years, depending on which one you're talking about, working on this without being paid. So that's, certainly as a member of the board, because I'm also on the board of directors, it's important to us that we continue to do that fund development so that we can pay them, because you can't run a sexy organization forever on volunteers. You've got to be able to pay your professional staff so that you get a professional working organization. And although we have great high-level volunteers, really working in fund development is our next sort of big focus, because the bras are taking care of themselves in so many ways. It's such a viral idea. It's such a fun idea. So that sort of growth has led to us realizing we need to make our infrastructure match our growth in bra collection.
So the marketing budget is not the thing that really needs help. It's
no.
It's getting some salaries going.
Right.
And we're definitely in favor of that.
On the other hand, let me ask you this. So where do you see it going in a couple of years? I mean, at this point, you said, how many states are you in right now?
I think we are in almost 30 states we have drop-offs. Is that what you mean?
Your
so
bosom buddy.
Bosom buddies or other drop-off points. We have drop-off points in 25 to 30 states, I believe. So having one in every state would be great. We have 4 or 5 now in Canada, which is pretty awesome, and then some virtual drop-offs too. I say that where we see ourselves going in 3 to 4 years is we want to be able to sustain the programs we have. So we're, as a board, as an organization, we're very careful that we don't expand so quickly that we can't continue to sustain those programs, because the worst thing we could do is to send bras to all over these places and then some location not be able to support them with a continuing supply of inventory, so that they can continue not only to help the women they're helping now, but the women who enter their program as other women graduate out and onto other jobs and other things.
And you have, I think you told me a couple of things about your husband saying, when are the bras going to leave? You're kind of living this life, aren't you?
It's an ongoing, yes, when you become the bra lady and you go places and people give you bras. I belong to a club, Sir Optimus Club, and I'll go to my club meetings and I'll walk in and we meet in a restaurant and somebody will, I'll open the door and they'll say, "Are you the bra lady? I have bra," and I'm not even there for Free the Girls. So when you become the bra lady, it just sort of happens that you And Kimba finds the same thing. You just get bras wherever you go. You always have bras in your house, and they're not your bras.
I imagine you start carrying a large tote bag.
Right, and we have bins of bras in the garage, and so and then they get shipped to Indiana, but just to think that because they're gone doesn't mean they're gone, because there's more behind them somewhere. Somebody's
They're
going to give
never
me
gone.
more bras. And I've had 4 bra drives since 2010 with my Soroptimist group, and we'll definitely be having a bra drive again next year. So every, that there is always that influx of bras coming in, just even from my own civic work with my nonprofit service organization. So and that's a good thing, because bras coming in means we're able to do that very thing of sustaining our programs over the long term.
Now, are you more or less full-time on this too?
It seems of late have been working more full time on it, which is fine. This is definitely my former life. I was an appellate prosecutor, and in June I quit to work with Free the Girls more, and thought it was going to be more about half to maybe 3/4 time, but it's become a little bit more than that, which is okay, because it's when you love what you do, it doesn't really seem like work. And we definitely have fun with what we do every day, and people present things to us that we never thought of, and that takes us off in a whole different direction of what kind of fun we could have with bras.
Is one of those things where there's probably, the balance of humor, the puns, the craziness of it. It's like it's one of the most balanced business models I've ever seen.
We embrace it. We embrace
we
that.
do.
Free the bras.
Off with the bras.
That free the girls is a very titillating idea, and we embrace that. We do as a board. And I said it. I said the word.
Embrace, Jane. There's no.
We support that.
We support the cat's out of the bag.
Yeah.
I can see this. We could come up with a never-ending stream of those, and we'll be sure to tweet them out. Yes.
Oh my God, we didn't see this coming.
We do have a lot of fun with it.
We didn't see this coming. I did not expect you guys. You know what I mean? And that's, by the way, we want to thank Twitter.
Us to be fun?
No.
I'm not even sure how we met you, but I'm
Twitter.
glad we did.
Twitter. That's we got to do a shout out to Twitter. Sam, I know you'll be out there soon. We didn't see this coming, but actually I met you guys on Twitter. I saw it, and that is the beauty and power. We have to thank Twitter for that, and we congratulate them on their IPO. I know we have tremendous investments in that. So, Jane, you're going to be taking. Just kidding. Twitter. Good luck with the IPO.
Oh, I didn't think Free the Girls was quite to the IPO.
No.
Wow, you know something I don't even know.
No. Twitter is on its way, but we have to thank them. LinkedIn is also helping, by the way. We've been getting on LinkedIn a little bit, so things are on the move. Bras will come off around the world and go into bins to go to Uganda, Africa. Can somebody relieve me here?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, we're very happy to have you stop
you.
in and visit with us.
Thanks
and
for
we're
having
glad
me.
Kimba could call in for a while. And that will conclude this special edition of the Social Network Show. And thank you very much for listening. And please do go to freethegirls.org and read all about it and act on it.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.